Here we have an editor in his natural habitat. He has just about finished his project.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel from the world of corporate net. Apparently it's a new thing. I was supposed to go with my little brother this year, but he got sick, and he got sick far late that I couldn't refund the tickets. Sad, but he is my best Greek of the family, and I have to love him. However, I don't have to love people who make fun of my mom at her face back in the day, or behind her back still. Enough of the family drama. Getting the tickets was nice, but I bought them online, so I didn't have to go in person. And what happened to me, and I forgot to tell you guys, is bought it on person on the same day. I had to come later in the day because they ran out of tickets for the same time, and it was bullshit. I don't know why they did that. I know it's crowd control, but they were not controlling the crowds last year. Entering in the expo, it was nice and easy. It was a bit more spacious. Wasn't that crowded. I could actually take a few pictures with a bunch of people and videos. It wasn't that bad. However, last year was bad. So, you know it was bad when I can't lift with this kooky ass jacket with my arms to take some pictures with ya. However, I did take a few pictures with some people, and I had a flashback from the past when I talked to one lady and her son. It was their first time I talked about all the stuff last year. I told them about the eBay auction and celebrity cameos that came in. Yes, eBay was there. I was just as surprised as you were. And all that, I told them about auctions. I wasn't interested in that, but, you know, we separated our ways. I think this is a chick in a cosplay of Pikachu. I don't know if this was a dude. If it was, sorry for that. But her friend or his friend helped me, and she basically took a picture with me and Pikachu. Was not bad. I took a picture of Doctor Strange and Moon Knight. Was not so bad. I think it's supposed to be a TIE fighter here, and I don't know who is the old dude supposed to be representing. I don't know this character who's it supposed to be. I'm kind of surprised. I can't remember, but I know it is a video game character. The way it looks, it is very gameable. This guy's his own character, and there was a Star Wars booth that you could take pictures with the Star Wars people that apparently have been doing it for a few years, which is you could basically do a donation however much you have, and you could basically take pictures with the Star Wars people. I didn't know they did that for a few years. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it was basically just a random booth and you just put some money. I didn't know they're doing donations. Yes, they were there last year. They're there a year before. I think they started 2018, 2019, I think, somewhere around that point. Yes, it's fun for me taking pictures. I think this is supposed to be an Ewok or some shit. Again, not that big of a Star Wars fan other than Darth Vader and Chewbacca. Took a picture with the one guy with the cool helmet getup mask, and he had the exact same helmet in his bag, but none of the designs. He was kind of chill though. The Spider-Man couple, also nice. Droid pictures and video. That was from one guy. He had a remote control. He was controlling this droid, and it wasn't that bad, and a lot of people were having fun with it too. There's the Call of Duty guy. I know this is Call of Duty because it's very much reminiscent of Call of Duty in a way. There's the Sword Bros. This is Sasuke, and I believe the other guy is Zoro, or he is Sanji. Again, I am not a big fan of One Piece.
What? What? Did you actually think I was gonna have a One Piece character in my video? Are you kidding me? Psych, bitch! One Piece is trash! Hey, Sal, check it out! I got us a new boat!
They're the Mandalorian dudes or the Mandalorian robots. One of them looks now like Buzz Lightyear. Now I'm noticing it. I think they're supposed to be based off of some sort of fairy tale back in the olden days that Disney had adapted. I think it's the one with the chick who has to fit in her foot in a glass slipper kind of crap. I don't think it's any other version. My personal opinion. I have heard this story enough times that it's bored me. I did like the zombie that was apparently riding the chicken. I think it was supposed to be chicken jockey reference. I'm not quite sure. Someone has went feral and upset that I don't know. I get upset stomach when I play games, folks. I'm just weird. But I'm not alone. That's the nice part. I took some pictures of some pins I wanted to buy from the one dude who was also selling patches, but he was too busy, so I went to his patch section, got the last SCP logo, and I got the Joker patch. And yes, folks, the jacket at best is 7 pounds heavy, at least 5 pounds heavy. I'm gonna have to weigh that son of a bitch again later. I lost 5 pounds too, so you know it's heavy ass jacket. Let's see, there's I think the guy from the anime gang, the anime gang one. The anime that talks about the gangsters, that I think the guy, every time he, I think, gets unconscious, or when he sleeps, or when he goes subconsciously, he time travels into the future and he alters the future a bit more. I think that's this guy. One of his subordinate characters or something like that. I can't remember. There's a random lady she was cosplaying. There was a Red Bull booth with a bunch of people cosplaying and not cosplaying, but I took a picture. I don't know if you could tell. Batman playing in the Red Bull booth. I just call him Gamer Batman. I took a couple more pictures. I think Helldivers do with, I think, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's not interesting me right now. Took a picture with Cammy. Nice Cammy cosplay, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, boy.
I took a video just randomly to show you guys.
I think it's because you're wearing the
I'm just tired. It's just, I looked at you and I'm like...
There's this couple, I think it's supposed to be just a regular Joker with a Hatsune Miku Joker-esque character. I don't know. And then there's another picture of me. It looks like I'm just kind of right behind the guy who looks like another gaming character as far as I can tell. I'd be surprised if it's an OC more than a gaming character, to be personal. But hey, I'm not judging. I came with a really stupid, ridiculous jacket. Let's see, I took another video shot of basically the convention. It's not that bad. I was at basically where they sell the swords and shields. Shields cost 200 and I wasn't spending 200 that much. My cost was going to be spending just 200, not spending it on one item. See, there was, I think this is supposed to be a Fallout character or just somebody who's OCing of his Fallout character. Still not a bad cosplay. Yeah, that's right. I took a picture of this so I can remember the website with the Fun Claw, but there was this, I think, Flux Entertainment Inc. They were having this contest where you could grab basically, you know, the bars that could fall down on the ground. You had to catch them in midair, and there was also one where you could hang yourself on this other just hanging bar to see how long you can get, and there's different prizes. One was medium, jumbo, and large. I didn't go because I'm wearing a jacket and I was too tired to do that anyway. So maybe next time or something like that. I don't know. I thought it was fun. See, there's another video that I took around, I think, a bunch of people, and it's not that bad. And there's this Raven chick. Let's see another video I just took around, and that was about it. I took another picture, I think it was edge cut. I think they were also selling swords and blades and knives, just only no shields. I love the cosplay of those folks. I don't know why I took this picture. Oh, it's outdoors at skate games. Yep, glueless as fuck. Now Helldivers cosplayer I took pictures with. I see what you did. I don't mind it. Took a picture with this fellow dude with the helmet. Just have to, man. Gotta respect dudes with helmets. Doesn't matter if it's medieval or not. Just gonna have to. Let's see. I have also taken pictures. Just these two guys being chilling as Star Wars characters, just talking by themselves. It wasn't bad. And there's the Beetlejuice guy. It wasn't a bad picture too. Liked his costume quite a bit. I hit my back a little bit on the table. Took a random picture while I was standing right after I had to sit down because the suit's just so heavy, folks. There's this Princess Leia chick. I don't know if it's gonna get me in trouble with YouTube because YouTube has a PMS system. Don't really care. Some more pictures. There's Bender. Best Bender cosplay I ever saw in my life, personally. Can't speak much about myself here because it's kind of a goofy jacket. Think this was from Hazbin Hotel. That is obviously Monarch Butterfly guy who fucks the other butterfly dude who's also a sinner in hell. They're both sinners. So is the, I think, Vox guy is also a sinner. I hadn't catched up with my Hazbin Hotel. Me coming out of the convention, video, me just taking a picture, a video of Bowser and all that stuff. Some people singing and stuff. Took a picture of this guy. I forgot to wear my GMC necklace, but it was easier to move around with the GMC necklace. Some fun facts I was supposed to do. I lost the video again about the Galactus and Unicron fight. I lost the one about the artists talk about stuff they wanted to make without a pitching with corporate wokeism. And I also was going to make a Discord account for some of the fans, but you know how Discord went. They want to be loyal to Epstein or, you know, make more pedo shit. Also, conveniently, where the government is trying to find out if ICE is being made fun of worldwide. Small penis syndrome much? Small penis syndrome. So I'm going to have to look for some alternative Discord servers basically to use. I was going to use that Discord to basically plop up some videos and watching that I'm reading some articles and crap. But since they've gone through this crap, I'm not going to use Discord. No outro this time, folks, because Amino's dead. Literally, it got shut down. And plus, I'm too lazy to put out the outro. So see you, folks. Bye.